May 30th. I just went to the gym. Now I'm gonna play a game of chess. Okay. Silent Storm 2121. Weird name. Okay. So I'm gonna do this. What the hell's going on here? I can go for that scotch. Let's do this. Okay. Is that even a worry for me? I should move my knight out of danger here, which probably means going here. I feel like I'm winning. Getting this guy who's very close to a 500. I want to bring that down a few notches. Get myself into those 490s. Almost. Oh yeah, no, it would be 490. Okay, he moved his king. That's brazy. So I could just get a discovered check and take his rook right now. I could get a discovered check and take his rook right now. Could I not? Could. Let's see what he does. And then I'll think it over. He should. I don't know what that was. Maybe I'm missing something obvious. Maybe I'm missing something very obvious, but that seems like it was a very, very bad move. Now I could continue to just wreak havoc on this man's life with a check. No, because then he could take here. That's a check. What would he do about that? He could take back. What about that? What about that? He could go here, and I could take his queen. That'd be okay. But he's gonna move this somewhere. He's got to move that somewhere. And I mean, he could take here. That would be. Then I could take here. Yeah, I don't think that's good for him necessarily, because I could do this. Oh, but then he could take here. I could take, get another. I think I should do this. He does this. Okay. Life goes on. Now couldn't I hit him with that check, though? I could. That's what we're gonna do. He can't go here, he can only go there. He can only go there. Can I? No. Could go here. Nope. Let's just do this. I can take this away from him next turn if I want. Or he can move it somewhere. He could, I mean, yeah, that seems like a strong move for sure. But then I can just trap it for a second. If I go here, he could move his bishop. No, what he would do is move his knight here, which would be bad for me. So I think I go here. I gotta get this out of there. I made some. The game review is not going to be nice to me, I don't think. And I have all this time. The whole thing that I'm trying to get myself to do is slow it down and think about the moves before I just do shit. So what's his idea? His idea is to come here and try and do some damage to me. But it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work because I can simply do this. I blocked my bishop in here badly too. And if I go here, he can take. Alright, maybe it is gonna work. What about that? Now he's gotta move that shit. He could take, and I could take his queen. He could go here, and I could take his queen. I don't think he wanted this to happen. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I have to move this, of course. And then he has that fork happening here. So I have to go here. And now I'm starting to feel like I'm getting in a losing position because I keep having to move my queen. It's all good. It is all good. I'm still up. I'm still up. He took my shit. Must feel nice for him to have taken my shit. I'm gonna do this. That's not a take I can make. That's a nice check for the lad. I don't really want to do that. Can't castle, can't defend myself any other way, except for tucking this here. And then my queen is just, my king's just in the open. But look, that's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. I can bring this in now, and then I'll just march these forward at some point in the future. It's not great. Probably gonna lose. But I'm gonna make him work for it. Spindrift. What about that move with my queen? What about that move right there? Okay, he defended that move right there. Put pressure on my queen. So he wants to trade the pieces. Or is he putting pressure on this? He doesn't want that. He doesn't want that there. We can take it at any time. Life goes on. I could have just taken his queen. Hold the phone. So he did that. I was in check. So I had to do something about the check. So I couldn't have just taken the queen. Okay. I mean, I blew it. I completely didn't analyze anything or pay attention to what he was doing. Silent Storm 121. So, in this move, it's not even good because he can just move his pawn 1 forward, and then I can't too. Like, this is no longer even a threat for the lad. This could do anything. I can't castle. My king is just in the open. So it's been a humbling experience. Maybe 500 is just not where I'm at. Dog shit performance. Boom. Oh, God. Alright. What's his idea? What about a check? You can go here, you can go here. Okay. I need to get this out of here. I took a piece, whatever. I can adapt to the situation. He can't move this. So now, for the time being, where can this go? It can go here, 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 here. It can go a lot of places. I need to get this out of here. So many places that thing can run and hide. He could give a check right here. I'll move here if he does. It's a really good play. Well, that check. That's what he should do. Okay. Okay. He's probably not happy about that one. He's probably not happy about what just happened there. And I would say he's probably pretty... He probably wishes he could take that move back. Because he can't. Yeah, that was a good move, for sure, for sure, for sure. I'll move here. He still can't move this. He has this and this. Where he can move that check right there. Probably what he should do. No, buddy. I don't think that was good enough. He can take, I take, he takes, so I fucked that. Okay, no, I blew it again. Oh, what are you doing, man? You just bailed me out. He's gonna take there. Oh, he blew that so bad. Oh, man, this has been crazy. Okay. I might try and trade the bishops off the board in a second. Now, I don't get that move much. Where's he trying to go with that? Here? Here? I don't really care, man. No. So. No. Time to play fast. Time to play fast. I think I can still win this bullshit. He can kick here. He's gonna be tempted to do that. He shouldn't do it, but he's gonna be tempted. That was probably a good move for him. Yeah, it was. Thank God. I did not deserve to win that shit. I did not deserve to win. But I won. Let's go ahead and take a look at how bad that was. Okay. So first we got to the Scotch here, right? Oh no, we didn't get to the Scotch. We got to... He did that weird move and I did that. And this, the game didn't like. It wanted me to do, to take on... It wanted me to take on e5. But then I would just go down. Alright, whatever. I don't understand that one. This was the best move for him. I did that. It was the best move. He did that. It was good. The game wanted him to go bishop to 5. Oh no. b5. He wanted to move a pawn to b5 to put pressure on my bish. I took. It was the best move. He did that. It was an inaccuracy. He was meant to do move, just develop. I did that. It was the best move. He moved his king there. Didn't make any sense at the time. Was supposed to just get the knights moving. I hit him with one of them. It wasn't the best move. Queen h5. Giving a check was the best move, because he would have had to go here. No, he couldn't have gone there. He could have gone there. It was one spot he could have gone. It's all good. He goes there. Another inaccuracy. Instead, I go here, which was the best move. So far, balling. Then this happened, which was a good move for him. I did that, and I knew it was bad. I knew it was bad. So what I was supposed to do was what? Take on 6. I was supposed to go here and do the fork thing, and I chose to take that. Why? Why did I do that? Great move. Check. It was good. It was meant to just go to d3 with my pawn. He moved there. It was a great move. I went here. It was the best move. He went there. Another best move. Another best move. Another best move. Look at that, shrinking light. My chances of winning are in the mud. I was supposed to castle, and I should have castled, for sure. Best move, bro. b3 was better? Okay, I could see that. And he took, which was a miss for him. He was supposed to go and take on g3. g2, he was supposed to go here. I took. This was bad for me. I'm interested if where I put what I decided to do here was the right decision, which was to save my queen. This was a good move. He goes there. Now, d7 is where they wanted him to go. Okay. I guess just putting pressure on that pawn, right? I don't know. I put there. So far, I'm feeling like I've done okay, all things considered. He makes the best move, which was taking. I go there, and oh lord, it's a blunder. It's a blunder. I was meant to go queen e5, which is true because, oh no, then they wanted me to trade the queens, and I said no and decided to block it for some reason, and it was a blunder. Because the reason it's a blunder is I lose my queen. What a blunder it was. Okay, he gets me to the check, I do this. f3 was best, so blocking it with my pawn was best. Why didn't I block it with the pawn? I'm not sure. I go here. Bishop to e3. Going here was best. I guess that protects the king and kind of creates a pawn structure that's nicer. He goes there. I go there. Still wanted me to move my bishop into the line of fire, I guess. He had to do that. I took there. It didn't feel like a good move at the time, did it? I did that. And he has mate in 4 at this point in the game. I wonder at what ELO level I can get to before that becomes like, or people start to see that immediately. He goes there and gives me a breath of life. I go here, which was a mistake. I'm still mated in 7. He goes here. It's the best move. I go here. is the best move. Mate in 7 is on the line. But he blundered. And I took his queen. Alright. Then he does that. I do that. Mate in 2. Why was it mate in 2? Check with the knight, which would force me to go here. And then he could pull this here, and it would be mate. There it was. It was this and then this. Mate. Instead, gives me a big old breath of life. Bishop to e3 was the correct move, which was here. I don't understand it, but this was a blunder because I didn't change the mate in 2 situation. And he did that. Mate in... Oh, Lord. Oh, mate in 1. He found the right move, and I did this into mate position, and he did that. Allowed me to do that, which was the best move. Just like this, these tables have completely turned. I did this. He took. Game didn't like it. It's fine. I felt like that was the right call. He did that. I did that. He did that. I did this move, which puts a lot of pressure on him. I thought that was good. He did that. And at this point, I was pretty worried. I did this move. Great move. He does that. Why did he do that? I do this. He does that. I do that. And now I've won. E4 was best. Pushing my pawn was best. What a day.